Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It's lovely to see you all again as always. Today guys, I want to share with you a small video clip from the London Mayor, Sadiq Khan. What on earth has that pesky little scamp been up to this time, I hear you ask? Well, he has been turning on the lights in central London to celebrate the start of Ramadan. I mean, even I have to ask myself, why the hell not? It's a very British and a very traditional occurrence that has been happening in this country for hundreds of years. At least that's according to the history books that Sadiq Khan and his team of writers and scholars have been writing in their own history books during Sadiq Khan's 2 terms as London Mayor. Take a quick look.
To be here, we're bringing Ramadan light to London for the 2nd time, and let's start this thing up.
Okay, now others, you do a countdown from 10. I'm doing this to make sure that Ida and Ray can count from 10 backwards. Are you all ready? Whoa. At the back, sir, are you ready? 10, I'm going to go down to 1, and then they're going to go on. Right, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Absolutely glorious. Happy Ramadan, everybody. Thank you very much, everyone.
Now I'm sure the first thing you'll notice about this small clip, guys, is how jubilant and happy and gleeful Sadiq Khan is at the prospect of turning on these lights for his, to quote Lee Anderson, Islamist mates. Happy as a kid in a sweet shop he is. Now let me ask you this one question. If you were to approach your parents, or maybe even your grandparents if you're lucky enough to have them still around, whether they thought they'd ever see the day where the capital of their country would be donned in celebration and lights for a foreign culture. And I can pretty much guarantee that most of them would say, no, would they buggery. Now I'm going to turn to an age-old argument here, guys, that you've probably heard time and time again, but I still feel holds pretty much relevance in this case. Let's move over to the Far East, shall we? Ever so slightly, to Muslim lands, okay? Now, let me ask you, do you think Santa Claus and a little Robin Redbreast and a little snowman would be donned in downtown Baghdad during Christmas? No. Would it buggery? Do you think they sell Easter eggs in Islamabad during Easter? No, I highly doubt it. Do you think Syria, for example, would celebrate Pancake Day and Lent? No, I very much doubt it. And do you know why? Because Muslim lands are predominantly, yes, Islamic. Just like this country is predominantly Christian. Well, for the time being anyway. So why is Sadiq Khan taking so much pleasure in donning a Christian country in celebrations of Ramadan, an Islamic celebration? I think this goes back to an earlier video of mine where I talk about this. I said it's to do with a show of dominance, a show of power, a show of occupation, because that's exactly what's happened in London if we're being truthful with ourselves here. Sadiq Khan has made it his life's mission as mayor to turn London into some sort of like diverse, crime-ridden utopia. And to be quite honest with you, he is passing that test with fucking flying colours. He is doing an immense job. If only he turned it around 180 and made London into a British capital city that it is. He would get my vote as Prime Minister, I am telling you. I don't care what colour he is, I don't care what religion he is, he would get my vote. But instead, he's done the complete opposite. So to wrap this up, guys, I suppose you could say that Sadiq Khan should have more important things on his mind, like the crime statistics for the last 3 years in London. Now, in 2020-2021, there was 746,000 reported crimes in London. In 2021-2022, there was 835,000 reported crimes in London. And in 2022-2023, 887,870 crimes were reported in London last year alone. Almost a million. You would think, as mayor, that would be top bill of any priority. The dead bodies piling up all the way around his feet, and what's he doing? Dancing round, looking like a tosser, turning on flashy lights for a foreign culture in an English capital city. Sadiq Khan, you are a waste of space. I cannot wait to see the back end of you. That's my video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.